H3O2, real hydration, You probably joined this video because you thought I was smoking za. Now, what is za? Y'all can read between the lines. We know what za is. This is lamboy though. What is lamboy? Lamboy is not za. See, I see y'all can smoke cigarettes on live and no consequences come. Cigarettes got nicotine in it, but nicotine is addictive. Nicotine also does other things to the body. What about tobacco though? Tobacco can be medicinal, very medicinal. If you understand what you are using the plant for and how you're digesting it. I am not advising any of you to ever inhale any plant after lighting it aflame. I'm not. But if you come to the Philippines and you're known for smoking nicotine, this may be a healthier alternative for you. I don't smoke nicotine. I don't think I've ever have in my life. Probably never will. But this right here, this is that good old Filipino native right here. Now, is za legal in the Philippines? The real term for za is cannabinoids. Cannabinoids are not legal in the Philippines. They're taken very, very seriously. This is not a cannabinoid. So, for educational purposes, this video is for educational purposes. This is not a cannabinoid. So what is it? This is a tobacco leaf. It is very, very cheap and common here in the Philippines. Yesterday in my hotel, me and Jai were walking, and the security guard had that za pack. So, you know me, I'm like, yo, where can we get some za pack? And then she did the translations, and he was like, oh, this, you can get 20 sticks for 50 pesos. What? 20 sticks for 50 pesos? Why would anybody smoke a cigarette ever again? Soul Tribe, it is my birthday month here in the Philippines, and I feel like God has a present for me. I feel like the present that God has for me is so great that I'll finally be able to share my love with the ones who show their love with me. That way. One official month here in the Philippines, and I like it. I haven't wowed out or anything, but I like it. I see we got a couple people in the live. Feel free to ask me any questions. And if you F with me like that, if you actually a subscriber, like the video. Eric Walker, shout out to you for speaking, man. I love when people come in here and speak. Said, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. It's Saturday here. It's really, really hot. These conditions don't determine my emotional state, but I'm doing good. I got this right here. And I'm just being calm, I'm being patient. I'm thinking about doing different style videos. Here in the following week, I'm gonna drop a video asking Filipinos how they feel about foreigners coming here dating Filipino women. Um, this is a topic that I think the world should listen in on because I really want to know how the brothers feel. I want to know how the Kuyas feel, how the little Bayes feel, how the men of the Philippines feel about foreigners coming um, to strictly come smash on the ladies. That's how I want to know. So if you guys want to know what they think, tap in with me on that video. And if you want to know why is it so common for a Filipino woman to choose a white man over anybody or anything else, we'll get the answer to that as well. I was asked a question here and it inspired a video. So shout out to the person who asked me this question. Somebody asked me, do you feel like Filipina women prefer white men over their own race? I gave my answer. And then they asked, when it comes to passport bros and traveling men, do white men get the best of Filipino women over everybody else? Well, even though this is going to be in a video, a full video, and I'm going to be talking to the Filipino women themselves, letting it come out their mouth, I'll just say what I got to say right this second, right here, right now, right? For those of y'all who think that white men or foreign men at all come to your country and get the best women, you yourself have a small perspective on what a good woman is. Because a good woman is not a woman that just chooses a foreign man or that only sticks by a Filipino man. A good woman's substance is a good woman's substance. And though a lot of the women are choosing foreigners for many reasons, whether it's stability or excitement or anything, you will always be able to meet a very, very good woman here in the province, in the city, at the beach, coffee shop, anywhere. And there are people who still choose love. For instance, not every traveler that comes here has a load of money. Y'all watch my channel, y'all know what my situation is. I'm not wooing y'all women with money. That's not the case. And I'm not making promises of this as if I'm doing that. So the question is, well, why does it seem like they get the prettiest girls? Because that's what they came here for. They came here for the superficial things. Not all of us, no. But for the guys who get the prettiest girls, let me ask you this, my Filipino brothers, because there's a lot of y'all who watch my channel now. Shout out to y'all, like the video, so hit me up. Let's collab, like on the actual video. Let me ask you guys this: if you notice that the prettiest, or your idea of the prettiest Filipino women are choosing foreign men, and only choosing foreign men, you need to ask, why is she only choosing that man? And if once you get the answer to that, is she really the one for you? If she's only choosing that man based off of the reasons that he may be able to provide 10x the amount that you may be able to provide, do you really want that woman? Is that where your values lie? Somebody answer me. We got a couple people in here. Is that where your values lie? Do you only choose the prettiest woman, but you know in return she's just gonna want your money? If that's the reality, then sometimes looking at other people's glass, you think that they got more juice in their glass. but you're just when you look at your glass, you only see it as half empty. I do think that a lot of beautiful Asian women choose foreigners and then they choose white men over their own kind. But again, is that who you want to have children with? Is that who you, if that's where her values lie, is that who you, well, how are you missing out? You're not missing out, sir. You're not. Um, is it annoying? I see it being very annoying to know that a guy like me can pull up to your country and get whoever he wants based off of fake, fake recognition or fake values. That has to be very annoying. But it also exposes who's real and who's not. And sometimes a woman is just naturally attracted to black men, to a white man. Sometimes she want that baby to be black. Sometimes she want that baby to be whatever complex. Sometimes it's other things. What I'm saying is, what I'm getting to with this is, the question is, do the best Filipino women choose foreign men and why? I I would have to disagree with the concept of them being the best women, but they choose because of their preference and their values. Simple as that. Because if you're Filipino in America and you a Filipino American and you come on, bro. I know Filipino Americans that is about that life, that is some cool brothers. And they could get any woman that they desire within their values. Black, white, Spanish, Puerto Rican. See, here in the Philippines, Filipino men, they have a slim chance of getting foreign women because the foreign women, they only here for a good time. They can fall in love as well and have your child as well, but you feel me, like a lot of Filipino men, if you don't speak English, you already lacking, and then um, you count yourself short. You count yourself short. But in America, the playing field is even Steven. It don't matter if you Filipino. If we both live in San Francisco and a beautiful woman walk past, me and you both got the odds of getting her. So when a man from America bring his American attitude over here, he does have an advantage of possible financial stability over you. But when it comes down to a good woman, the same thing still applies. It don't matter how much money some of you got. You you're not gonna get the girl if her values lie with more substance than money and passports. Let's ask a Filipina herself. Jaira, have a question for you. Have you ever turned down a foreigner man? Like, have you ever rejected a foreign man who wanted you? What about if he has a passport and he has a lot of money? What you say that again? What you say?
I don't care. I have my own money.
Damn. Do you feel like Filipino women who have their own, do you feel like they're so quick to only choose a foreign man?
Yeah. It's not just because foreigners, they want you, they like you because you're pretty. I've noticed like foreigners, they want you to be stable, not financially, like be stable, committed.
Uh,
And but I don't think foreigners are aware of how they choose
Talk to me.
because they be just thinking
You think?
about, oh, I want Filipino, I want Filipino. They don't even consider knowing the woman first.
Oh. So you think that the guys who just go after the pretty ones, they pay the price too? they're naive when it comes to their choosing of the women, and then the women who just want the foreigner man for whatever she wants him for. Basically, you're not missing out on anything. As a Filipino man, you have the opportunity to still meet the woman of your dreams here in this country, just as Philip, Isaiah, Daryl, and Zachariah, foreign people. Um, is the playing field a little unfair? Yeah, it is. Excuse me. Yes, it is. But you get to see who's here for you. For instance, if I was a Filipino man and I wanted a woman, but she was choosing between me and an American man, and she was just kind of like, oh, I really like cool, but Derek, Derek has a BMW. He's getting his BMW imported here, and she chooses Derek. My feelings would be hurt because I enjoy the idea of building with that woman to get our own BMW. But I saved myself from the bullet. I won. She was not for me. She was for Derek.
Sad life.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't get chosen, when one door closes, another one opens. Quite literally. Same in the dating field. But we will have a full orchestrated, produced by me video coming out soon asking one, Filipino men, how do they feel about foreigners coming here taking up all their gals? And two, we'll ask all of the Filipino women, do they prefer a white foreign man or a foreign man in general? And why if they do? Let me know in the comments if you have any other video suggestions or topics that you'd like me to bring up here while being in the Philippines. Filipino people are very, very interesting to talk to. I love talking with them. Some of these conversations can be put on camera so that you guys can get this substance. And shout out to Babu Duke for dropping the second comment in this live. You know, you on the second comment in this live. I've been live for 18 minutes and he said blessings and abundance. Thank you. Let's go. Sharing that blessing and abundance. Shoot us a like in the video if you feel what I'm saying. Um, Update about the ZA break. How does this make me feel? Okay, now we got folks talking in here. Lamont just said what's good. Oh yeah, bro. Shout out to you and I appreciate that Cash App donation that you had sent me a minute back. I don't know if I made the video. I don't know if I gave you a shout out in that video, but I'm officially doing shout outs in my videos. So now for those of y'all who not just support me with Cash App, but those of y'all who I recognize in the comments or who are actually like a part of my journey, I'm going to start doing shout outs and deals for you guys as well because I really appreciate y'all's support. And when I'm finally in a position to start showing love in a bigger way, that's how we gonna be doing it. We gonna choose like one or two people a week, and we gonna I'm gonna host different things that are particularly significant for us. Just so y'all know. Have you been to Metro Manila? And if so, how does it compare to Cebu? I haven't been to Metro Manila, but she has. You want my perspective or hers? How do you compare Manila to Cebu? Metro Manila?
I don't like it that much. Although I stayed there for like 3 years for work, I had a good opportunity there. That's why I went there. But if I get to choose, if that company if I can relocate, I will stay here in Cebu. Cebu has everything. That's the reason I like Cebu. I know I'm from here. I'm not being biased, being a Cebuana, but the thing here is that you're close to nature, you're close to beaches, mountains, and if you want to go clubbing, or if you want to be in the city, it's just within the area, and it's just that close, like 3 hours, 4 hours maximum if you want to go to the good beaches. But in Manila, I had to travel 8 hours to get to La Union.
Damn.
8 hours. That's like a whole day. And then in Manila, it's more on buildings, just city and all of that.
Oh
So my
no.
opinion is,
A lot of
I like it here.
okay. So she likes the Messiahs more. And what I've known in my short time of being here is, and the Messiahs, they're known to speak English. I got a homie who stays not too far from main Manila. He stays like 40 minutes out, and he says out there they not speaking no English for real. He said they shy. The only time you're gonna get them to speak English is if y'all sitting down having a drink and everybody tipsy. And the ladies, they shut themselves down when you approach them because they're not comfortable coming out and speaking English when a random black man walk up trying to bag, put his mac on. Versus here in Cebu, you say, hey, what's good? Somebody gonna look at you and smile and say, hello, where you from? Welcome to Cebu. Blase, blase. And then you be looking like, oh, you know English? Let me find out you know how to dip that yum yum sauce. Good question, by the way, Sound Mind. Thank you for commenting. Hood J said, what do you do? What's good, bro? Like I said earlier, I love when my people come in here and talk to me, bro. Talking to a blank screen.
You need to update D because D is probably thinking we're going
Island hop.
island hopping.
We were supposed to go island hopping today. We woke up at like 9:30, and our bodies was just not having it. We ended up going to go eat chicken and drink coconuts and fight flies. You gotta fight the flies. Do they got a lot of flies in Manila?
Of course.
It's just, this is,
Flies is everywhere.
oh no, don't say it like that. Oh no.
It's not always like that though. The reason there's a lot of flies is because there's food. That's really, really nice for the flies. An example, that coconut, I don't know what's in there. Whatever, but that's really inviting flies. Have you noticed the kuya outside?
I thought it was a watermelon though.
No.
The watermelon is really sweet.
That's kind of sweet. Do you know that? I mean, no, I'm not talking about the juice. I'm talking about the whole thing of that coconut. That's really inviting flies.
I had some comments. People were saying how to keep mosquitoes out the house. I actually don't have many mistakes or problems with mosquitoes coming in. It's the mosquitoes outside. When they smell that body yaddy, when they smell that warm American blood, that native DNA, they go crazy. They risk it. And I risk it too, because I do not let them get away. Do I miss Thailand? Um, a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, I miss Thailand, y'all. Thailand is a freaking vibe. Even though they pissed me off and there are some things that I really, really don't like about Thailand. For instance, let me put y'all on game. The reason why you will never see bad videos coming out about Thailand is because if you say anything negative about Thailand, you run the risk of being prosecuted by the country of Thailand, and then they will ban you for their country. So not only would they prosecute you, but they would ban you from their country just by sharing your personal opinion about them. It's called defamation of character, and because you could compromise how they receive business through vacations, they would come after you for that. So a lot of the times when people don't like things about Thailand, y'all can recognize it. Now that you know this, pay attention to how people talk about their discrepancies in their videos. You never really hear people say what they don't like, or they never use strong language when referring to Thailand, and it's probably because they're afraid of the consequences. Places like that is like communism, but without saying it. China's actual communism. Thailand is soft communism, but it's not off the record. Off the record, you know what I mean? But on the record, yeah, I love a lot about Thailand. I love a lot about Thailand, like so much. Right now is such a great time to be in Thailand. December, November, December, January, February, March, April. Banger times to be in Thailand. Rainy season is too. I actually had some of my best experiences during rainy season. That's when you get the calm, natural environment. That's when the prices are not jacked up for tourism. That's when the people who live there are usually people who live there, even if they're visitors. Um, it's really beautiful. If you ever live in Pattaya, which is known for SMEX tourism, SMECKS. If very popular for that. Pattaya is more than that. It's so much more beautiful than that. I lived in Pattaya for a while. I got a lot of family, a lot of love in Pattaya, and though I'm not moving back, I just really rock with that place. There's a lot of beautiful things to experience there. Keyshawn, what's good? You'll be there in 2 weeks. Maybe we can ball when you get here. Maybe. You know, I'm not much of a baller. I'm not much of a baller. I'll do it for the exercise though. So in a couple of weeks, that's gonna be my birthday. I don't know what I'm doing around that time period. But yeah, let's see. Hit me up on Instagram. Now that I see you here on my YouTube, I'm more inclined to, you feel me? That's what I mean. Like people who actually engage with me on YouTube is a different type of. It's different from just a random person from TikTok seeing my video and then hitting me up and saying, "Hey, I'm coming there in 2 weeks. I need you to link with me." It's like, bro, they don't even be like it. They don't even be. They just see one video and expect you to become a part of their life. And I'm okay. I'm cool like that. Like I definitely share game and link up with people, but I ain't that accessible. But yo, if you're coming out here in 2 weeks, tap in with me, man. I may not be where I am right now, but we'll figure it out. Hood J, shout out to Hood J. He said lowly low. I think he talking about Lilo or Lilion. Very nice and clean area in the Philippines. Try and visit in there. Look at this.
Ilo.
That's a province. Do you live in? Oh, you live in that province? If you know anybody that live in that province, I need to tap in with them. When it comes to the province, I would love to go to somebody's province. I would just really prefer it if somebody in the province is bringing me in, you know, versus me just staying at a random hut. I wanna pull up on somebody's family. We was in Argo, and luckily, um, we have a friend. Jai has a friend specifically whose family showed us a lot of love when we pulled up, and that made the trip very kind and nurturing. So when it comes to pulling up the places where they gonna meet us with love, I'm with that. I'm with that. You know, whew, update on the plum boy. It's like a head
The
high, you
biggest
guys.
crocodile on YouTube.
Yeah, it's like a head high, you guys.
You need to update V because he's probably thinking like we're not updating anything because we were talking about I don't know.
Update them and tell them that we not going island hopping.
That we will just go out and do. Do you want him to go to this beach instead? At least he can do something on his Saturday.
Yeah, I'll tell them. I don't think I'm going to the beach though. Oh dang.
Another beach because the guy pulled up here for you and he gotta be enjoying. Let me try to call him. What is he doing during Saturday?
What made you want to travel around the world? Uh, all right. So I use the word travel only for social media algorithms. I'm just living, and it's a birthright to travel this world. You are not. We are natural born people of the world. Um, we're not just designated to one corner and piece of the world. I feel like my connection with this world is bigger than my hometown. Um, I'm going to see this world. I'm going to see other corners of this plane. Traveling the world just makes perfect sense for me. Like, how would you know what is your favorite pizza if you don't taste pizza that you don't like? Or pizza that's mediocre, or pizza that's really, really good, but just not your favorite piece, you know? I believe in trying different pieces, slices of pizza. Even if none of them is my favorite and I enjoy the whole box, at least I know. But if I've only eaten cheese bread, then my awareness on pizza is just cheese bread, you know? A lot of people, they only been to Miami.
Hello.
They only
How you
been to
suddenly looking
Vegas,
like?
Miami and Vegas. I go to Miami in
Yeah,
the
how's your
spring,
Saturday looking like?
Vegas for marriage. That's it. You turned it up, Brody.
Good.
I know you turned it up with them. How your night go? How your night go with the friends after the dinner? Ooh, ooh. The Monte said Cebu hitting.
Yes. That's why. That's why I've tried to check. If you want
My
to go
homie
like
Demonte out here, y'all gonna see him in the video. He
because even though we're
he
not
lives
going island
near
hopping, we
Manila,
can
but
just
he's
move
this
around
is
the
his
beach
first
here if
time
we
in
want.
Cebu, and he's really enjoying Cebu. Like I said earlier, you guys, up there in Manila is
Yeah, and
different energy. I haven't been there,
we are going out tonight.
but I'm not in a
Are you guys
rush to
going
go
to?
because Cebu is hitting for
Trademark.
me, you
Remember that
guys.
club that
It's really. He
I
went to trademark last night. He went to trademark last night. Oh man.
Ton- tonight my friends we coming.
So they going to
Joining.
Trademark tonight, you guys. Trademark is a club that is managed by a black man here.
You went
That's what everybody says, you know.
there? How is it?
I can't give y'all too much details about it, But what I can say is that they play really cool music, and you do
Yes.
usually see foreign
Have
black
you
men
met
walk into this
the
club,
the
and
the black American who's managing
the
that
energy
club?
is almost like they try to make it like
Yeah,
American
Ed.
clubs. But the thing is, we don't miss American clubs. Like when I go into a club or a bar,
Yeah.
if
Good
I
thing.
don't feel like I can vibe with other
Good
people,
thing you found the spot though.
why am I there around y'all? And at one point in the club, you can see everybody's in their corners,
Oh,
and
you never
even
told
the
me what
foreign
out
men,
last night though.
they dress to
Out.
impress, but they kind of came with that
My
energy
friends were
like
out. They were asking me to follow
we on
like.
top of this
But
shit.
I was
We ain't
thinking because we're
nobody.
going out tonight,
You
so
feel me? It was a
they
very
dropped. I think they already booked a
it
table
was
or
an energy where it
reservation.
seemed like people were putting themselves
So
in
we
different
can.
classes.
So my friend's gonna be
And it's
there.
like,
You
man, we
already
came to have a
know
good
that
time. I'm here to have
he
a
knows
good
us
time. I'm
already. The
about to
one
vibe
go
like a
in,
motherfucker.
one go out.
And I think I broke the ice for the
Yeah.
whole club.
And then
Or at
like
least
he
I
was
broke the
wearing
ice for the bubble
the
around the people
friend
around me. And then eventually the guys started
hoodie.
dapping each other up and asking questions and welcoming
Yeah.
me to the country, and you feel me and stuff.
Did
And
you
it's
go to
like, bro,
any
that's how you
beach
supposed to kick it, bro.
already?
Now, bar life versus club life.
You
Club life is
you
more for status and looks.
you
Bar
wanna
life is more
you
for
wanna
we
go
about
to
to kick it and
the
have a
beach
good time.
today and
You
then
gonna get
I
drunk,
don't know which
but
or
you
you wanna
gonna
rest
kick it and
first?
have a good time. Me, I'm more of a
Okay.
bar lifer, but
Because
I don't like to
we
drink
have
that
there's a
much.
beach here that has
So honestly,
free
if we
for
go out
everybody, like
tonight,
no entrance and
I'm
all, and
keeping
there's
it
a
cool.
beach
There's a
too that's like
50-50
private,
chance I might
so
stay in
we
this
can
hotel
choose
room
around.
tonight, and then
You
there's
wanna
a
come?
50% chance that y'all might see me at a bar with
Yeah.
my
You
friends.
can
But
what is this?
I'm not
We
really
have a
impressed by
bike
that.
right there because it's more
Like
easier for you and more faster for you to come.
I'm just not impressed by it, you guys. And then
Huh?
like the money that you would spend on it could be
Okay.
used toward different things. And it's like if you budgeting, if you traveling on a budget, you really want to pay
Because
attention to
not really
how
going
you
super
spending your
far
money,
because
because
you will just take a because but you need to leave this time
4,000
early because
pesos
if you're
could
gonna
have
reach
been
like
used to
four
rent a
leaving
motorcycle for the whole month,
four if you will leave four then that's going to be the traffic will
right?
start
You can spend
because
4,000 pesos
yeah
in a night at the club.
maybe if
You
it's a
can
water
spend
bike then
4,000
you will get here
pesos
in less than
for
probably
a whole week
in
of
30
food
minutes
and
or less.
drinks, or you can spend
So
4,000 pesos on renting a
you need
motorcycle for the
to
whole
get
month.
the motorbike instead. And,
Me, I ain't about
but
to
if you
spend it
want to
on
take
no
a
club.
grab, then
I'm
you
not.
can just spend it. Expensive.
But
So
I will be updating you guys. I
try
will be
to
dropping a couple of
download
videos
Maxine. Do you
today.
have that?
It's only 1 p.m. over here, so
Yeah,
think about in our
Maxine
time frame.
Maxim.
And then
Because
I
they're
do have
more
those future
they are
videos coming
lower
out asking
than
Filipino
any other.
women
Like
why they
moving, there's
prefer
moving
foreign
which is
men,
cheaper to
and then
book.
asking Filipino
Maxim is
men
like
how do
you
they
book it,
feel
it's
about
really fast for you to get there.
foreigners coming here to just date their women.
Yeah. So
We gonna
I'll
get it.
send you the address. We'll call because he wants to rest on the beach.
Let me ask my. They talking about going to the beach still.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea for
I'll send
them.
you the location here.
I don't. I think I'm chilling today, y'all. I think I'm chilling. But I'll give you guys an update here really soon. And I look forward to chopping it up with the tribe again. Birthday month coming here right now in a couple of weeks. I'm just doing a lot of reflecting, see how I want to carry myself out for this following year and time to be. And like I said, I think the universe, I think God got a surprise for me. So I'll share that with you guys when I'm aware of what it is. Peace out.